on this computer. All right, so this is the factor label method. It's a method of conversions. These are some example conversions. Another example of a conversion is 2.54 centimeters equals 1 inch. So what we want to do is we want to be able to convert from one unit or one value into other values. So to do that, I'm going to show you how we use the factor label method to do that. Let's say we start with 15 meters and we want to see how many inches that is. So 15 meters into inches. To do this, we need a couple conversion factors. We need to know how many feet are in a meter. So we know that 1 meter has 3.281 feet in it, and 1 foot has 12 inches in it. Those are our conversion factors. We always set it up with our original as a fraction, right? 15 meters over 1. And now what we want to do is we want to cancel out units. So we say, okay, we start with meters. We want to get to inches. So meters have to go in the denominator. That way our meters are going to cancel out. A meter divided by a meter cancels out. And that gives me and then I put my ratio in here, 3.281 feet equal 1 meter. Now I'm left with feet. I want to get it into inches. So I do another division, get rid of feet, and I have 12 inches. Now I'm going to take everything on the top and multiply it together and divide by everything on the bottom. So essentially my answer is going to be 15 times 3.281 times 12. I put that in my calculator. The answer then, I'm going to do this in pink, is 590.58 inches. And that's not pink, that's maybe lavender. So let's go up here, we'll try another one. This is all we're going to do this whole period. We will go from, let's try age. We'll go 45 years. How many seconds is that? So again, we need our conversion factors. 1 year has 365.25 days. 1 day is 24 hours. And 1 hour, 3,600 seconds. We start with 45. That's where we want to start. 45 years. Made that a little big. Let's hope I can fit all this. Then we just cancel out units. 1 year, 365.25 days. Years cancel. 1 day, 24 hours. Days cancel. 1 hour, 3,600 seconds. So we take 45 times 365.25 times 24 times 3,600. Let's see if I can get this one right this time. 45. I got 1.42 times 10 to the 9th seconds. Oh boy, the pen went crazy. .42 times 10 to the 9th seconds, or 1.42 billion seconds. So that's a long time to be alive if you look at it from that point of view. Did I get that one correct? Anybody? Just, I can't see if you put a thumbs up. I can only see the whiteboard.
I'm not sure if I'm correct on this, but I got 1.59 to the 9th.
I'm totally going to throw this away. 45. I got 1.42 times 10 to the ninth again. Anybody get what I got?
Yeah, I got 1.42 to
Nice.
times 10 to the ninth.
I think it's right. I'm going to circle it. I'm going to go formal and circle this.
Yeah, I got that answer too.
All right, we got that one right. Now I'm going to give you guys one to try on your own. Let's go with 500 yards. How many millimeters? So 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 foot is, oops, I'm sorry. That's not what I want. 1 meter is 3.281 feet. And 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. Try this one at your seats. I'll give you a minute or two. I'll pause the video. Let's see how we did. So we start with 500 yards. And we're going to change that into millimeters. So 1 yard, 3 feet. Yards cancel. We have 3.281 feet is 1 meter. And then 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. So feet cancel, meters cancel. So we have 500 times 3 times 1,000 over 3.281. I got 4.57 times 10 to the 5th millimeters.
So for a test or a quiz or anything like that where we have to show our work, do you always want it expressed in scientific notation, or do you want it just like with a certain amount of significant digits?
That's a good question. I just really wanted the correct answer. It doesn't matter to me. You won't lose points if you do it in scientific notation or if you do it longhand, you know what I mean? How do we do on this problem, everybody? Pretty good? Anybody need anything clarified there? All right, let's try another one. This one will be a little trickier. This is something we're going to do a lot. We'll say, okay, we have 90 kilometers per hour. How many meters per second? This is a conversion we'll do all the time in class. 90 kilometers per hour into meters per second. So we'll write out our conversion factors. Always got to write those, or I mean, you don't have to actually formally write them out, but I am because you guys probably don't have them in front of you. 1 kilometer has 1,000 meters in it. 1 hour has 3,600 seconds. So we start with 90, and this time we have kilometers over hours. So we have to do the top and the bottom. So we'll start with the top one, kilometers. So 1 kilometer has 1,000 meters in it. And I apologize for sloppiness. This pen is, hopefully I'm going to be improving this soon, but won't be for a week or two. And then we got to get rid of the hours too. So we got to put our hours up top here and our seconds on the bottom. Hours cancel. So this gives us 90 times 1,000 over 3,600. And we're left with meters per second. 25 meters per second in our calculator. All right, so let's do, you want a hard one, huh? See what you're made of?
Sure.
100 newtons per centimeter squared into PSI.
We went over this kind of stuff today in class. This should be your challenge.
Good. So 1 pound, that says PSI, is pretty stinking sloppy. Is EET online?
I mean, easy.
The first 7 weeks are in shop, and then the next, like the rest of the course is online.
Okay. It's a 4. That's 4s. I just want to connect. 448 newtons. 1 pound is 4.8 newtons. And there's 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. That's a 4. Okay. Those are your conversions. See if you can do this one. It's a little trickier. Here we go. Let me show you how this is done. It's a little trickier, like I said. Let's see if you got it. I'll do it in black. 300 newtons, or brown, over centimeters squared. Let's do the newtons first. That's easy. 4.448. Oh, these stupid 4s. 448 newtons, 1 pound. So the newtons cancel. We're left with pounds. And then we have 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. We have centimeters squared here. So what we have to do is we have to square this. So you have 300 times 2.54 squared over 4.448. Oh no, I screwed that up. $435.13.